All right, welcome. Good morning to some LACUNA Yoga. Come to a relatively comfortable seat. Um, Wherever you are, you can be. You can do easy pose or cross-legged, however you'd like. We'll be here for just a few moments, so make sure it's not too much on your ankles here. I'm going to come down. Make sure wherever you are, you can feel the sit bones ground. As you feel the sit bones press into the ground, feel the spine lengthen, sending the crown of the head high. Chest lifts just enough. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. Belly button is in ever so slightly to support a straight spine, but otherwise you're relaxed. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, find a more comfortable and find more ease in this seated posture. Take another deep breath in. Slow breath out. Allowing yourself to fully arrive on your mat. And allow the breath to fall at its natural rhythm. Notice the breath. Notice how it moves throughout the entire body. Find where you notice it most predominantly. Bring your attention there. As thoughts come in, that's okay. Allow them to drift away. And we'll bring our attention to the breath in a different way now and breathe together. Exhale completely. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale for 4 through the nose. Hold. Exhale for 4. Pause. One last time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Pause. Then natural breathing from here on out. As you wake up the side bodies, maybe blink open the eyes if they were closed, and kind of move your upper body side to side, or any movement that really just feels good to you. Maybe a gentle twist here, just warming up the sides of the body. Then come back to center, sit tall, and reach the right arm up to the sky and over towards the left. And then release, left arm up and over. Really feeling that left sits bone ground. And then release, a little more movement. Maybe rolling the shoulders up and back. And then we'll make our way into all fours. So bringing the hands beneath the shoulders, knees directly beneath the hips. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward for cat-cow. The belly drops low. Tailbone lifts, gaze shifts to the sky. Exhale, spine high, rounding out the belly, or hollowing out the belly as the tailbone goes down and chin to chest. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward. Exhale, spine high. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, spine. And then come to a neutral spine and bring the breath back to neutral again. Press down through the palms, tuck the toes under, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk it out here. Maybe the hamstrings are a little tight, maybe the hips. So when I say walk it out, I just mean I'm bending each knee and shifting my weight from one foot to the other. There's a slight lengthening in the side bodies here as I do this, and a little stretch on each hamstring, one at a time. Then pay attention to your fingertips here. Point the index fingers straight forward and the rest of your fingers are really wide. Bring a little more weight into the thumb mounds, outside of the pinky mounds. As you press the chest through towards the thighs, feel the shoulders go even further away from the ears. Breathe. Then inhale, come high to the toes and slowly walk your feet up towards the top of your mat. Stop when they get to your wrists. Really mindful here, almost in slow motion. Everything really intentional. So you're coming to a forward fold here. My knees are bent because I'm not quite open. Your knees can be bent more or less depending on what you need. Don't push it here. We're still warming up. So you're in a forward fold. Rest your upper body on your thighs and just allow yourself to hang. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows. Then release the arms, interlace the fingers behind the low back if you can. If not, just keep hanging. Then press the fingers, the knuckles to the sky, getting a shoulder stretch here. Again, don't overdo it. Then release. If the knees feel okay, come into a deep knee bend here and keep your hands on the ground for support. We just spent some time upside down, so I'm gonna let the blood come away from the head as we feel maybe a little stretch in the low back here, just being in this knee bend. You can allow the belly to fall through or stay high. Feet can be completely grounded, or you can be up on the toes, whatever feels good. Get a little foot stretch here. And drop the heels, send the hips high back into your fold. Engage your core, rotate the palms forward, and inhale. Come strong all the way up to standing. Arms overhead. Press down even more firmly into the right foot only and reach the right hand incredibly high. Shift the weight to the left foot and get really long through that left side. One more right. One more left. Then center the weight, ground down equally through both feet. Inhale, reach both arms impossibly high. Maybe the chest lifts. And then release. Bring the hands, the palms together and the hands down to heart center in prayer. If the balance is on, close the eyes. And if you desire to. Otherwise, just a nice, easy, steady gaze. Feel your breath. And take this moment to set an intention for your practice today. We'll seal our intentions with a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Release the arms by your sides and Gently open the eyes. Going to rotate for your view. Inhale, arms reach high overhead. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale to a long spine. And as you exhale, bend the knees. We're coming into our lunge, so take a giant step back with your right leg. So that left knee is directly over the ankle. Right heel is pressing away from you. Right thigh is engaged to take the bend out of the right leg. And then engage the core to lengthen the spine. Breathe. Plant the palms, and with your left leg, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come high to the toes. Exhale, send the heels straight back, feeling a little more opening in the back of the legs. Inhale, come forward into plank and hold. You can drop the knees down to modify here. Otherwise, one straight line from the heels to the crown of the head, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Coming into cobra here. So forehead relaxes on the mat just for a moment as you get set up. It's really important to set up the lower body. So ground down through the tops of the feet, engage the thighs, and then exhale completely with the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up to press your forehead and heart off the mat, squeezing the elbows in towards each other, engaging every part of the body, but especially the lower body, grounding down into the earth. Maybe the heart lifts one more inch. And release, forehead to the mat. Breathe. And press up to all fours. Send the hips back to the heels for extended child's pose. The knees can be open wide or closer together underneath you, whatever feels good. The hands are engaged and the arms are strong as the forehead relaxes on the mat. Whenever you're ready, with your next inhale, tuck the toes, come forward, all fours. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high to the toes. Right leg sweeps high. Straighten strong through that right leg. So heel pressing away from you as the toes flex back toward the face. It's really easy to want to twist out here. Make sure the hips are still level to the ground. And then bring the knee as close to the chest as you can. So bend your knee. Then we're going to shift the weight forward into our hands like we're doing plank. And then step the right foot up as close to the right hand as you can. Take as many steps as you need to get there now. And then come into your lunge on this side. So right knee over the ankle, left leg straight and strong this time, heel pressing away, engaging the left thigh, engaging the core, lengthening the spine. Your next inhale, step the left leg up to meet the right. Exhale and fold. Rotate the palms forward. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to standing. Arms overhead. Interlace the fingers right behind the head. Ground down through the feet. Zip up the core, lift the heart, and then gently come into your first back bend. So really all that's happening here is shifting the gaze to the sky and lifting the heart. Your shoulder blades are set down on the back to create a shelf to lift the heart one more inch. Then release the arms overhead. Send the hips back first, then bend the knees, coming into your chair. Hold here. As you find a little more depth, also find a little more lift in the chest. And then release, come into your fold. Inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, bend in the knees, left foot steps all the way back to lunge here. You're gonna hold right here for a moment, so find your lunge, and then engage the core, lengthen the spine, and release the hands back. So you're airplaning like wings, except a little closer to the body, palms down. Inhale, arms and the body sweep high. crescent lunge. We'll hold here for just a moment. So keep the breath moving naturally, finding little imbalances and little corrections, strengthening and lengthening that back leg, straight and strong. Inhale, heart lifts 1 more inch. And exhale, sweep the arms low, arms and body low. Inhale, arms and body high. Exhale, sweep low. Inhale to the highest. And then exhale, release. Bring the hands back down to the mat and step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, heart, excuse me. Inhale, shifting forward to plank. Exhale, slowly lowering all the way down. Elbows tight to the body the entire way. Ground down through the tops of the feet, engage the thighs. Maybe popping up to the fingertips this time for a little more lift. Exhale. And as you inhale, press the heart and forehead off the mat, coming into our second cobra. Don't lose strength in those legs and try not to over-engage the glutes here. Inhale, 1 more inch. Exhale, release, forehead to the mat. Inhale. And at the bottom of your exhale, press up to plank, either with knees down or straight legs, and hold, breathe. And with your next exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Long inhale, slow exhale. Inhale, come high to the toes. Left leg sweeps high, straight and strong. Toes flex back towards the face as the heel kicks away from you. Then bend the knee, bring the thigh to the belly. Then shift the weight forward, almost to plank. And then I round out the spine a little just to get a little more lift to bring that left foot closer to the left hand as you step it down. Then I use my toes here to inch forward. You can take as many steps as you need. You can drop that right knee down and then find your lunge on this side. Hold and then drop the back knee down, untuck the toes, and bring the hips forward and down. Feeling a little opening in your right hip flexor here. Breathe. And send the hips back. So we're gonna get a stretch here in our left hamstring. Maybe lift up the toes. Maybe a little pulse here would be nice. So pressing the toes down into the mat. Lifting up, pressing down. And shifting the weight back forward. Shifting the weight forward so the knee is right over the ankle. Tuck the toes under, find your lunge. Exhale. As you inhale, right foot steps up to meet the left. Exhale and fold. Rotate the palms forward. Inhale, sweep all the way up to standing. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale and fold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, bend the knees, right foot steps all the way back to lunge. Left knee over the ankle, straight and strong through that right leg. Now engage the core, lengthen the spine, release the hands back. Inhale, arms and body sweep high. And hold here as you find your balance. Heel pressing away, engaging that right thigh, heart lifting 1 more inch. Keep the lower body exactly how it is, and then sweep the upper body and the arms low. Inhale, arms and body high. Exhale, low. Inhale to the highest. And then exhale, release the arms down. Finding your lunge. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Then we'll shift the gaze forward, tiptoe the feet. Actually, excuse me, stay right here. This next move here, we're gonna change it up just a little bit. Right leg is gonna sweep high, heel pressing away, nice and engaged. And then again, knee tight to the chest as you shift the weight forward. Just step up halfway this time. Feel a little stretch in the right hamstring here. So we're grounding that right foot, grounding the left foot. Hips are square. This is just a forward fold over your right leg. There's as much bend in the knee as you need here. And then release. We're going to drop the back knee down and then step our right foot up forward even more and come into a hip flexor stretch on our left side. So nice and firm in this right leg with the knee over the ankle, but bring the hips forward and down. And adjust if you need to, find a little more space if you need to go a little further, or pull it back if you need a little less intensity. A nice option here is to bow the head towards the knee. Makes it a little bit more intense. And then release. Tuck the toes under, find your lunge. And then left foot steps up to meet the right. Exhale, fold. We'll come to our seats here, so bring the hips down. Send the feet out in front of you. Bring the left foot up and over the right leg. So bend in the knee. We'll come into a gentle twist here. Ground down through that left foot. As you press into the ground with your left hand, inhale, right arm sweeps up and around the left leg, just for leverage here. So you can wrap it around here. You can bring it out in front, depending on your flexibility here. Wherever you are, feel the sit bones ground, long spine, inhale. And exhale, come into your twist. So twisting towards the left, making sure the sit bones are still grounded. Breathe. And then release. Switch out the leg, so you'll lengthen the left leg, bending the right knee, lifting the right foot over the left leg, grounding down really firmly through the right hand. Inhale, left arm sweeps high and up and around. Exhale, coming into your twist. And again, inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling, finding depth. And then release. Shake it out. And come to an easy seat, a comfortable seat. Sit bones ground. Stack the spine. Notice the difference between this seated posture and your first. Notice the space between the eyebrows. Notice how the breath moves a little bit deeper in the body. Allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Notice any tension. Inhale your oxygen to that space. Exhale, let it go. Now bring your attention back to your initial intention. And hold that close to you. and come into a way of being where you can use that intention to serve you in the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me on your mats. With love and gratitude, namaste.